Hey everyone, welcome back to another Love Island review. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you guys are new to the channel, please be sure to hit the subscribe button with the notification bell on. So every time I upload a video, you guys are notified. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers, so you already know what to do. Join the family. And I'm not even going to try and prolong this. I'm going to try and make this review within 20 minutes. I promise you. I'll try my best because I'm tired. I want to go to my bed. I didn't upload one yesterday because I went to a barbecue and I was drinking. I'm a lightweight. For those that know me, I'm a lightweight. Once alcohol gets to my head, that's it. That's it. So, anyway, let's start. So, I don't understand why Harrison and Tony... You know what? Tony really got on my nerves, and I wish I actually had reviewed yesterday's episode because I would have dragged Tony. As much as I love her, I would have had to drag her because she's doing foolishness. The way that her and Harrison are still sneaking on the terrace, like everybody knows where you lot are. It's like people act like this sneaking on the terrace business. People put two and two together. Harrison is missing. Tony's missing. Oh, so they're probably up on the terrace. Like, come on, guys. It's not like people are not stupid, innit? I know we say that Ben doesn't have brain cells and stuff like that, but people are not stupid, innit? Like, people put two and two together. Andrada pulls Meg for a chat, and basically Andrada wants to kind of clear the air with Meg because of what happened yesterday. I thought Meg was very hypocritical yesterday because when you the same one eavesdropping on Shakira and Tony, but then you had a problem when Andrada wanted to tell everyone shush so she can listen to the conversation. The inconsistency from Meg is actually a joke, and I'm actually surprised that her and Dejon wasn't in the vulnerable standing today. Like, what are we, guys? What's going on? Okay, you're cool. Ben and Andrada, I'm so sorry, baby girl, but you had to take one for the team. You honestly had to take one for the team. Like, it was a thing where it's like, I care about Andrada, but I don't care about her that much. Like, you're not gonna be missed. Like, your girl from Casa, I don't have that much of a bond like I do with, like, if it was Shakira or Tony, I would have been livid. I would have been upset, but I don't really care for Andrada like that, unfortunately. And Ben, as we know, like, I've been trying to get rid of Ben from the start of the season, so I guess it's a blessing in disguise. But there was a few other people I was hoping that would be in the vulnerable. Okay, Harrison's vulnerable. But let's talk about it more when we get to it. I tend to do this a lot. I tend to jump. But I don't understand why Andrada was copying please with Meg. Who is Meg? Why is Meg like... I don't understand why everyone's kissing her ass. Excuse my bed, by the way. I was lying in my bed while watching Love Island, so that's why my bed's a mess. Why is everyone kissing Meg's ass? I don't understand. I don't get it. Like, Meg was the one that was piping up to Andrada, but Andrada's the one that has to come and chat to Meg in order for Meg to bless things with Meg. Like, the fuck? You think someone could come and raise their voice to me and then I'm gonna be the one to go over and... Are you fucking insane? Like, are we actually having a laugh here? You're raising your voice to me, coming and shout at me, and then it's the way Meg was like, watch this. I was gonna say something, but I have to remember. I'm talking about a woman here. It's not my name I'm talking about. Watch what? What am I watching? What am I actually watching? But I didn't see you do nothing apart from raise voice. That's what I'm saying. I wish I had reviewed yesterday's episode, but I guess I could talk about yesterday's things in today as well. Because yeah, you missed out. But if I remember, I'll talk about it. They hug and make up, but it's just like that was given. Producer told Andrada to go and chat to Meg. It should have been the other way around. Meg should have been the one to go and chat to Andrada to apologize for shouting, because you think anyone could come shout for me? I think I'm gonna come and I'm gonna be the one to go up to you. No. What? You've actually lost your mind. Yasmin and Shakira are basically scolding Tony. Shakira and Yasmin was basically saying they're not disappointed. They're not angry at her, they're just disappointed. Yasmin, when you said that, you're speaking for all of us Tony fans. As a collective, Tony can't hear us, but in spirit we're there, because how did Yasmin know to say that? Just like that off the tip of her tongue. All of us Tony fans are feeling exactly the same way. Because Tony's moving like one idiot. That's how she's moving. She's moving like she ain't got sense. All these things that, you know what, it's coming like all these things that Tony's been saying. Thanks for ruining my birthday. All these iconic lines. It's low-key going out the window. Because how could you have all that chat but no action to back it? It's giving Helena. And I know people might get mad. They might get mad. I watched Nicole's review yesterday. I watched it. And when she said it at first, I was going to go in the comment section. I say, Nicole, don't you dare compare Tony to Helena. But then I had a thought about it. I had to think about it. And I realized to myself, you know what, she's right. The difference between Helena and Tony, Helena has no kind of wits about her. Like, Helena just lets things run. Tony, on the other hand, she gives it the gab. Like, she's got like this, I don't want to call it fake confidence, because Tony's a confident woman, yeah? She knows her, I want to say she knows her self-worth, but I'm starting to question it. This is the problem. This is the problem with people that give it the gift of the gab, okay? But they don't have the action to back it. That's when I start questioning your whole personality and your whole type of behavior. That's when it's like, okay, like, are you really who you claim to be, or is it all a facade? Because that's what it's given with Tony. It's given that she's Helena, but in a different font. Sorry, not sorry. And like I said, when I first heard that yesterday, I was going to go in the comments and I said, don't you dare talk about my good sis. But then I realized, I said, wait, hold on a minute. Nicole is actually not wrong. She wasn't wrong to say that. Because when I come to think of it, Helena's doing exactly the same thing where Harry's concerned, but you're just doing it with Harrison. It's just a different man. But the difference between you and Helena, you tend to stand more on business and you know how to get onto people and shade people and say things to people when they piss you off. The difference with Helena would just laugh it off. That's the difference between the two. Even Shakira had to tell you that you need to know your self-respect. Like basically, do you know your worth? Like, come on, Tony, man. I know you're better than that. I actually know you're better than that. Like, it's actually kind of embarrassing. I'll be so real. Harrison and Lauren have a conversation. Harrison wants to get to know Tony more. Harrison. I hope Harrison goes home tomorrow, because this man is actually getting on my last nerves. You've been speaking to Tony for 3 weeks. What more do you need to know to get? What more do you need to know? You've been speaking to Tony for 3 weeks. Now is the time to make up your mind. You've been speaking to Lauren for a few days. Okay, cool. Casa was last week. Take your pick. Tony or Lauren. Which one? Harrison's playing a game with both these women. Harrison likes the attention. And the fact that Tony knows herself what she's doing is wrong, you know. This is what's pissing me off even more. She knows what she's doing is wrong. Yet she still wants to be with a man. Men, let me tell you something about women. Yeah? Some, I need to make sure I'm saying some, because I tend to generalize a lot, which is bad. It's bad of me, but it's a learning phase. Like, I tend to just say women or men or gays or without saying some. So yeah, some women, yeah, love to do this. They have a good man, a good, genuine, kind-hearted man who is willing to give them the world. Then you have the man that will give them bun, give them problems, toxicity, and I'll let you lot decide which one you think they're going to choose. And Tony's a prime example. Which one do you think they're going to choose? Because you have Cash, the good, the genuine, the clean-hearted. He's going to give you his all. And then you have Harrison, the guy that's fucked you over, disrespected you, said that he's not even attracted to you like that. But you're still, like I said, she don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. J. Cole done said it. There's not much I could say. Like, Tony's a big girl. She's old enough to make her own decisions, you know. I mean, she'll get my support, because I like Tony. Like, regardless of like the decision she's making, I do like her as a person. Like, I think she's an iconic person. No matter what, yeah, she has iconic lines. She's that it girl for me personally. But it's just like this embarrassing behavior is like, I don't want to drop her as a client. I don't want like, her stock levels have definitely decreased. Like, I have lost some money from invested in her stocks. Like, I've definitely lost money 110%, but it's one of those ones where I'm not giving up on the stock. Like, I'm just gonna let it do its thing. That's what it is with Tony. But don't think I'm gonna be like draining myself fighting for this girl and losing brain cells over this. I promise you, I'm not doing that. Tony and Cash didn't have a conversation, and Tony is telling him what had happened. But what I noticed is Tony didn't tell Cash that how she wanted to rekindle things with Harrison. She left that a bit of information out. She's telling him the truth, but you're not telling him the whole truth. Lauren is upset because she doesn't want Harrison to get to know Tony again. I don't know why these women... Anyway, you know what? I don't care about Lauren too tough, you know, to be honest with you. Connor and Emma have a conversation. I don't understand Connor. I feel like Connor... I'm tired of Connor now. Connor's had his run. Connor's got to know at least 8 different women. I've lost count. At least 8 different women that man has gotten to know. Let's see if I can remember off the top of my head. So, it was the first... You know what? I'm not even going to bother because my mind's already blank. So I'm not even going to bother. I like the Casa men. I prefer the Casa boys over the OG boys. And that's saying a lot because they only came last week. Or whenever they came. I prefer the Casa boys than the OG boys. Because they're clocking onto Harrison. All of them are clocking onto his teeth. But they're basically saying he's slimy, he's a snake. And I love that. The OG boys would never. They will co-sign his bullshit. Not the Casa boys, though. You could tell the difference in caliber of men. You could actually tell the difference. Mature, immature. Literally, that's what it is. So that's why I'm fucking with the Casa boys real heavy. Basically, they're saying that Harrison is bored of Lauren and now wants to go back to Tony. It's not. I wouldn't say he's bored of Lauren. He actually probably does like her, but Harrison is the type of guy, he wants his cake and he wants to have his cake and eat it as well. He likes the attention from all these women. That's why he's telling one woman one thing and another woman another thing. And the thing is, these girls are so stupid. I'm so sorry, I'm going to be very harsh today because I'm getting tired. These girls are so silly and stupid because you're seeing things on a big screen in 4K and you're still putting yourself back in that position. I don't know what to tell you. You must be, like, I'm sorry, these women are stupid and they're delusional to think that they're going to be the ones to change this man. The man is telling you and showing you who he is, but you're not trying to hear it. That's why I have no sympathy for bullshit. I have sympathy for if you genuinely had no idea and the man fucked you over. And like when he first like made Tony cry and that, I felt for my girl. But Tony, I'm going to have to start showing you some tough love because you're doing some foolishness. I can't lie to you. Cash pulls Tony for a conversation and he just wanted to confirm what had happened on the terrace between Tony and Harrison. Lauren and Harrison. Now, when Harrison is telling these women stuff, I don't believe anything he says. It's just like, oh, you're trying to shit, like type of thing. He said to Lauren that anytime he goes to talk to Tony, he's going to let her know first. Bullshit. That's why he won't do that. He won't do that. I promise you he won't do that. Harry and Emma have a conversation. This was a weird interaction. So Harry says he's always going to be there for Emma. Whether she wants to go to speak to him or not, he's always going to be there. Okay, so we have to actually remember. And when Emma mentioned this, I was like, okay, they've known each other for 5 years. 5 years is a long time. They've known each other for 5 years. And Harry even has E tattooed on his wrist. That's it. That's a big statement. You got your girlfriend's, the initial of your girlfriend's name tattooed onto you. When people do stuff like that, first of all, I don't understand it, me personally, because look, they're not together anymore. You still have big E on your wrist. And he then went at the start of Love Island in his intro, he said E was for his grandmother. I swear that's what he said. So this guy's just a compulsive liar anyway. So then, what was I saying? Yeah, 5 years is a long time. Keep that in mind. Helena says, when she's talking to the other lot, she's saying that she's not going to let it run. And then someone said, are you going to go pull him? And then she said, yeah. Did Helena move off that seat? This is why you keep getting fucked over. Did you move up? Because you see, if that was me now, I'm talking to a guy, and then I see the guy talking to his ex. But I'm going over there and I say, can I pull you for a chat? Like, I'm actually not allowing you to rekindle nothing. Like, I don't care if I look crazy. I'm not allowing you to even think you have a chance to rekindle anything. Sorry. Every time I see it as well, I'm going to pull you for a chat. And if you ask me, I'll be like, yeah, you're not, you think I'm letting you rekindle anything with your ex? For you to even think that there could be a chance, I must be a clown. That's not happening. Helena, that's how you need to move. You need to be proactive. You're too laid back, and that's your problem. You're too laid back to the fact that he can disrespect you. You need to actually be more proactive. So when you're seeing stuff like this, I'm giving you free tips. I should be charging you for this type of stuff. This is free advice. Whenever you see stuff like that, go and pull him. As soon as you see it, oh, Harry, can I pull you for a chat? What can he say? All he can say, the most he can say, in all fairness, is after I've done speaking to him, I'll come and check you, in a respectful manner. That's the most he could say. But he can't say no, I'm not talking to you unless he's mad. Number one, like angry at you, or number two, like, yeah, most of the time it's yeah, okay, cool. But Helena don't stand on business. We already know this already. Helena is saying that she's fed up. Again, if me personally, if I'm fed up of something, I'm going to do something to change that situation or to put a stop to it. You're just saying you're fed up. But what are you actually doing to put a stop to it? You're not doing anything. Again, I cannot feel sorry for Shoppiness. And Helena's one of those women I just don't feel sorry for. She puts herself in these situations. How can I feel sorry for you? Then I see Emma doing, okay, y'all can have your kinks, alright? Y'all can have your freaky deaky shit. I ain't saying nothing about that. But on national TV, you're all raising armpit and telling Harry sniff your armpit. And just for that, Emma needs to go where, as Nicole would say? In the bin. Because I don't want to be seeing that on national TV. Keep that for your bedroom. Keep that for off camera. Sniffing armpit. How you know you don't go and sniff an armpit and an armpit smell of BO? Because that's all I was thinking. Wait. Anyway, because I'm thinking so many thoughts I'm thinking in my head right now as I'm saying this. But you know what? Hopefully one day I could go on Love Island After Sun, or I could go on the Love Island podcast. Let me just keep it PG and keep it cute and keep it demure, because I know what my mouth could do. Sometimes my mouth could get me in trouble. So let me keep it cute and keep it demure. Because guys, I'm not media trained, I promise you. You guys can probably tell. I am not media trained. I'm unfiltered, I'm unhinged, and I just say what's on my mind. So I was about to say something and then I had to remember. This is YouTube, it's a very big platform. So let me keep my thoughts to myself. But yeah, keep that kinky stuff, please. For your bedroom, for your keep that privacy about smelling armpit. I mean, I don't want to be seeing that personally. That's just me. Ty and Shakira then have a conversation, and Shakira's telling Ty that Connor wants to pursue her. Connor is greedy at this point. Connor is greedy. How I see it is this. Connor gets bored of women. And hear me out. Let me explain why I feel like this. Like I said, I don't know. Connor's been with Yasmin. I can't remember who else he's been with. He's been with women that have definitely been dumped. I can't remember who Connor's. I can't remember his roster. Like, it's been too many women. All I know is now he's trying it with Shakira. They do say like the best relationships blossom from friendships, but is that something you really want to try? I mean, like, how many? He's tried it with so many women. I'm surprised he ain't tried it with Helena or Tony. Has he tried it with Tony? Yes. Connor and Tony did try it. Yes, they did. Now, yeah, I remember that. It was early. Like, it was at basically when Tony came in as a bombshell. Yep. Connor's been a busy man. He's been a busy man. Harry and Helena have a conversation. And Helena's telling Harry, oh, next time you go to talk to your ex, just give me a heads up. That's all you have to say. That's it. The man is talking to his ex and you have no kind of query, no kind of incentive to ask, so what was the conversation about? Just, next time you go to talk to your ex, just let me know. And this is why men, in general, not just Harry, men will continue to walk all over you. This is why your bar is so low. You have no standards. You have zero. You're saying you're the most laid back person. No, you're not laid back. You don't have respect for yourself. There's actually a difference. Because I'm a laid back person, but I won't tolerate bullshit though. Best believe. Because when I'm dating people and I'm going on dates and I'm getting to know someone, I say to them, yeah, I'm a pretty chill person. I'm a laid back, but don't take the piss. I always let people know that. I say, don't take the piss, you know. Because before you know, I'll be gone. You'll see number blocked. I'll disappear out of your life so quick. You don't like. The thing is, I don't have to owe you an explanation as well. I don't care if it affects your mental because you done me wrong. So at this point now, I don't owe you nothing. The time you disrespected me, so my disrespect will be to ghost you. That's how I do it, and I feel no type of way about it either. But Helena, on the other hand, I don't know what it is. Like Helena must not have options back at home. Guys, I promise you, I'm not being rude. I'm saying it with a straight face. I'm not being rude at all. I mean it. It's not gonna sound nice what I'm gonna say, but I mean it in the most respectful way. Yeah, Helena must not get men. Like her dating pool must be bad where she's from or wherever she lives. It must be, because for you to be accepting the worst of the worst and being at the bottom of the barrel in each and every situation is beyond me. It's actually beyond me. Like, I don't know how she can accept this type of behavior. I think Helena needs therapy. She needs if something is not clicking. Because how can you allow someone to just walk all over you like that? The fact that the man can say, and you saw it in 4K, I will never do that to Shakira because I know that Shakira wouldn't allow me to get away with it. But Helena lets me get away with it so I can continue to do it. Helena, you saw this in 4K, and you didn't even think to bat an eye and say, you know what, maybe this man's not for me. Shakira and Connor have a conversation, and I said I don't want Shakira with Connor. I'm not really a fan of Connor, you know. I'll be so real. Meg told Lauren about the kiss, so basically Meg whispered in Lauren's ear about Harrison wanting to kiss Tony on the terrace. Now, when they were sleeping, like when everyone went to bed, Harrison and Lauren were doing the deed. Lauren, I'm going to need you to pick up yourself and find some self-respect, because not you having sex with the guy in order for you to be like, he's mine type of shit. Like, what's up? Like, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I said no. I said no way. Like, where is the self-respect? In a bedroom full of people as well. I don't know. I don't understand this show. Like, me personally, I could never do that in a bedroom full of other people. Like, that's so weird to me. Because I know people are definitely hearing you as well. When obviously certain noises are getting made, people are hearing you. That to me, that's a bit. Well, I would have gone to the hideaway or something. There's no way I'm doing that in front of other people. You're crazy. Shakira and Tony have a conversation, and Tony says she's still confused, and Tony's also saying she knows that she's doing the wrong thing. So at this point, she's well aware of what she's doing. There ain't no saving her. So Meg, Lauren, and Helena have a conversation, and then Dijon, Harrison, and Harry have a conversation. Harrison is telling them how it went with Lauren by using football language. So basically, he's saying stuff like, did you go all the way to full time? Meaning, did you go the full length of... Basically, that's what that means for those that don't get it. I was about to say for those that don't. I don't know why I'm so shady today. I don't know what's happening. Maybe because I'm tired, guys. I'm sorry. Maybe because I'm tired. But yeah, basically, if they've had sex in the villa, they obviously can't come on national TV and basically say, I've had sex. So they have to try and find... They use football lingo in order to talk about it. That's why they all talk... And because they play football as well, it's easy for them to, I guess, talk about it. Emma and Andrada have a conversation, and Emma says she can sense that Harry isn't happy with Helena. Emma's saying that there is deep love between the two. She said if she said to Harry, does he want to give it another go, that he would. oh, I could see that. By him saying, I'm going to be there for you and this, that, and the... He definitely would. He definitely would. He definitely would. But you know what's funny as well? Emma, why are you even entertaining that thought? Because wasn't it you that came in the villa to be cussing him off and slagging him off and basically telling Harry about himself? But now the thought of you saying, oh, could you see yourself back with Harry again? That you shouldn't even be entertaining that thought. The way you were dragging that man, you should not even be entertaining that thought. You know? It's like people in this villa don't have backbone this year. I don't know what's happening. Harrison and Lauren. Harrison doesn't want Tony to know that they went the full way. Of course he doesn't. He wants his cake. He wants his cake and eat. Because if Tony finds out, well, at this point I don't know. Tony, I'm sorry. Now I don't know what you will do. I don't know if you'll pull a Helena and just sit there on the side and wait for Harrison to come to you. I don't know. I don't know now. And it's disappointing that I'm feeling that way about you. Like I'm having to even question you. Before I would never. I'd be like, nah, Tony is stand on business. Now I don't know. I don't know. Connor pulls Shakira. I think at this point they go to the hideaway. And Shakira is saying that to Connor, Ty is a lovely boy. Ty is a sweet boy. Not only is he good looking, but he's sweet. I don't know why. It's always the good guys that end up finishing last. It's always the good guys that end up finishing last. Because Ty is such a sweet angel. He's such a nice boy. And the man is good looking as well. And he could be wasted potential. I don't understand that. I don't get it. Why do these women do this to these men? Why? These good men, you have them, but you want the boy that's a bit more, not bad, but like, I don't know, a bit more mischievous. I don't know if that's the right word, but you lot get what I'm trying to say. They go into the hideaway. I'm not gonna lie, Connor and Shakira do have a spark there. I have to keep it a thou. They have a little something going there. They got a little something. But Shakira said to Connor, no kissing. No kissing. Tony and Helena have a conversation, and the fact that them two are even conversating about Harrison it shocked me, to say the least. Shakira and Ty, I just keep saying Ty is so sweet because the way he's so attentive, caring, thoughtful, respectful to Shakira is just everything. Like I said, these Casa men, they're bringing the maturity that the villa has needed. Harrison then ends up pulling Cash. Oh, no, sorry. Cash pulls Harrison. Cash wanted to know where Harrison's head is at. And Cash was basically letting him know, listen, if you want to be with Tony, you need to make it clear. Because how you took her up to the terrace was bare slimy and snaky, you know. He was basically checking Harrison's temperature. He was like, I don't want to start disliking you because you're disrespecting me, and it's true. Like, basically, Cash has warned you. In case Harrison didn't understand, Cash has given you a warning. It's a warning to say, back up your ideas, otherwise I'm not fucking with you. I'ma just say it bluntly because Love Island is too PG. And then Harrison, one thing about Harrison, he always has like this smug look on his face, you know. Like when he's talking, it's just me, but he's like always smirking. He's always got this smug look on his face. Lauren is saying that Ty is getting better. Lauren, I don't know what you're seeing. The same way you was crying today, you're going to continue to cry, I promise you. And I ain't going to feel sorry. Ty isn't used to competition. And then I just see that they end up kissing on the terrace. Shakira saying that she likes Connor more than Ty. And then she ends up receiving a text. So, like in total, 4 people are getting dumped. Okay? Andrada and Ben are the first to go. I'm not going to lie. Andrada, girl, I've been loving your energy, but you had to take one for the team. Because we've been trying to get rid of Ben for the longest. Ben is just... Yeah, Ben, I'm sure you shouldn't be surprised as well. Like, you've been disrespecting women left, right, and center. We don't want you there. Go back home and do that if you want. I don't want to be seeing you doing it, though. So, yeah, Andrada, I'm so sorry. You put yourself with... If Andrada was coupled up with someone else, she would have stayed in the villa. I promise you that. But because you were with Ben... I told you already, the public don't like Ben. It's not about compatibility. We're not voting based on compatibility. We're voting based on who we like individually. I promise you, guys. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Because that's what I'm voting for. I couldn't care about the couples this year. I don't know. Everyone's mixing and matching. No, there's no stable couple. Billy Kiss and Boris are the only one, but they're not getting enough airtime, so I can't really see what's going on that much. Like, I actually can't see what's going on, and it's annoying me that they're not getting much airtime as well. Let's not have Billy Kiss and Boris fading into the shadows. Yeah, let's give them some more airtime as well. Shakira and Ty end up getting the most votes. That's what we love to see. The least compatible is Lauren and Harrison, and the producers are dirty for making Tony read that all. Diabolical behavior. Emma and Connor, Lucy and Tommy. How is Dijon and Meg there? And Harry and Helena still there, please. Guys, we need to work harder. As Shakira and Ty got the most compatible, they now will decide who goes home. My prediction is this, and this is what I'm hoping for. Lauren and Harrison. Please, Shakira, Tony, send Harrison home. Send Harrison home. If Tony really likes how much she'll leave as well. That would be the test. And that concludes tonight's review. If you guys have enjoyed, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe with the notification bell, comment down below what you thought about tonight's episode, and share this with any other people that are into Love Island. Guys, I just hope this season ends soon. I'm tired. Honestly speaking, I'm tired, and I want to get back into the gym. Me and the gym right now are having a love-hate relationship. Look, guys, I didn't go to the gym all last week. My stomach is sticking out like I'm 3 months pregnant. It's a lot. It's actually a lot. I'm going to try go back again tomorrow, but then after work, I'm just so tired, guys. I'm just so tired. I'm just so tired. But yeah, enough about me. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Take care and enjoy the rest of your evening.